Hello everyone, welcome to the second problem of third experiment of level 1 turn to software course. Like previous session, this session will also be divided into two parts. In the first part, we will learn about something new. We will learn about parametric sweep, and in the later part, we will apply that knowledge. So let's get started. To begin with, we will know about parametric sweep. So what is parametric sweep? We already know about frequency sweep. In the frequency sweep, in the plot, the horizontal axis belonged to frequency and the variable was frequency. Similarly here, a parameter would be the variable. So what can be that a parameter? A resistor or an inductor or a capacitor will be that parameter. So in the circuit, all the other values will be fixed and the value of a resistor or an inductor or a capacitor will be varied. And in the plot, the horizontal axis would belong to that parameter. So I hope I am clear to you all about parametric sweep. So now let's move to the execution. So we have got a circuit here. Now let's draw it. We have to get a VAC, a resistor, a inductor and a capacitor now. So let's move it here and get the elements. Ctrl R for rotating, and we will now draw the circuit. Now we will put the ground earth here. Now we will have to put the values in these elements. So the voltage source has a 120 volt magnitude, so we will go to the element, and DC offset is 0 here, AC magnitude is 120 volt, and AC phase is 0, and we will say OK. The resistor has a value of 50 ohm and the capacitor has a value of 13.26 microfarad. So we will put the values here, and here also microfarad. So here we go. Now let's have a look at the circuit closely. We can see in the inductor value there is a value R var. Okay, this means the inductor value is variable and this is the parameter here. So we'll have to do a parametric sweep for the inductor value. So now we have drawn the circuit. So let's move on to the tasks. The first task is assume resonance frequency to be 60 Hz. Get the inductance for that. So this means we have to use the f is equal to 1 by 2 pi root over LC equation and get the inductance mathematically. I already did the calculation and the inductance was around 0.5 Henry. So we'll have to keep that in mind and do the parametric sweep. So let's move on to the second problem. Use parametric sweep on L. So we'll have to do a parametric sweep on this inductor. Okay. So let's have a look at the steps of parametric sweep. So we'll have to open the set attribute value at first. So we'll open the value at first, set attribute value, and we'll have to put a value like T var or R var in that value. So we have to put some random value here, but there is an important thing. We have to put curly braces around it. So this is a must. This tells PSpice that this is a variable and this is a parameter. So we'll have to put something like this here. So we'll put for example R var here, and say OK. Let's move on to the second step. Then get a param. So we'll have to get a param from here. So let's get a param here and put it here. So in parameter we have to do two tasks. Let's open it. In name one we have to put the same name as in here. Okay, so we'll put the name here, and here we don't have to use the curly braces. We only put the name. So let's save it and say save it. Okay, in the value 1 we'll have to put some random value here. For example, I am putting 10 millihenry here. This is not important actually. This is normally ignored by PSpice. This is a nominal value actually. So we'll save this one as well and say OK. So the works with parameters are done. So let's move on to the third step. In the third step, we'll have to go to parametric sweep in setup analysis and set it to global parameter. So we'll open the setup analysis and go to parametric sweep and set it to global parameter. We'll also select the sweep type to be linear. In the name, we'll put the same name as here. So we'll put R bar here, and the start value should be around 0.1 Henry. And as we know, the resonance frequency occurred for a inductance of 0.5 Henry. The end value should be more than that. So we'll put 2 Henry for instance here, and the increment should be 0.01. Here, the less the increment is, the more accurate the graph would be. So we'll say OK and close this one. And the last step is, the fourth step is also set the AC sweep analysis for a single value of frequency. So we'll have to do the AC sweep for a single frequency. The single frequency here is 60 Hz. So we'll do that as well. So go here, AC sweep, only 1 point, start frequency to be 60 Hz and end frequency also 60 Hz. We will say OK and close. And now simulate. So we'll have to plot VL versus F, VR versus F, VC versus F, and I versus F. So firstly we'll save the node numbers. 1 here, this will be the second node, and this will be the third node. Okay, so the voltage around resistor is V1 minus V2. So we'll plot this one after simulating it. This will be schematic 2. Okay, let's put it to be something like schematic 5. So, okay, and okay. So here we go. So now we'll plot the voltage around resistor. This will be V1 minus V2 minus V2. So here we go. The voltage around inductor is V2 minus V3. So we'll plot that as well. V2 minus V3. Here we go. The voltage of capacitor will be V3. So we'll plot that as well. So V3. And lastly we'll plot the current here. So here IC1, IL1, IR1 and IV1 all are same because they go through the same line. So we'll put for instance IR1 here and say OK. So we actually can't see the current shape here. So to see the current shape, we'll multiply the amount to some amount. So let's put, for example, we have done something wrong here. This should be current here. So we'll remove this one and say IR1 here. IR1. So, okay. So now we'll multiply the amount to some amount. So for example, we'll multiply it to 100 and say OK. So here we can see the shape. To find out the inductance for which resonance occurred, we have to get the maximum or the peak out of here. So we will get the peak out of here. Firstly select toggle cursor, then go to cursor peak. Here, okay, the cursor peak will be from the fourth thing or the IR1, and we'll choose the cursor peak and then say mark level. So here we can see the resonance frequency occurred for a inductance of around 0.53 Henry, and in the mathematical calculation we also got something like this, 0.5 Henry, and the less the increment would be, the more accurate the result would be. So the results are quite similar, so the plot is also correct and the mathematical calculation was also correct. So we have completed all the tasks now. This is all.